It is Sunday morning. It's about 4 a.m. when I realized I wasn't going to be sleeping anymore, so I grabbed a coffee. Now we're going to go for a run. Why not? See you when the sun rises.
Right now.
That's wonderful. Hello and welcome to Sunday. We went to a local town to do a 10K, or not to do it, but to watch Jeff do it. I'm not doing a 10K.
Neither am I.
And he should be done in the next 30 or so minutes, probably.
Yeah.
His time is usually between 40 and 50 for a training 10K, and this is a race, so who knows how he's going to ramp it up. So that'll be exciting to see, and we wish him the best.
All right, we'd like to start now with the first, second, and third. In the age category of 70S, third place for males was Jim.
Look at that guy, he's sleeping.
His stomach's making a lot of noise.
Yeah, but he's so relaxed.
He's so happy. We came back to the house and Jeff made eggs.
Yeah, so Jeff completed the run. Pretty average time for him. He was pretty happy with the pace, but realized that he kind of burned himself in the first 2 miles, just going too fast. With the 10K, you're running 6 miles and change, so there's a lot of room to mess up pace. And if you do it early on, then that compounds as the run continues. But he still managed to make about an average time, so he was pretty happy with that.
It was a route he didn't know, too.
Right, yeah, and there was a big uphill portion of the route as well, so at the end, which is the worst time for that to happen. So we came back to the house, ate some scrambled eggs, and then we've just been kind of chilling in the sunroom. Later today, a few of the folks in the Raleigh Collective plan to come over here to watch.
I think everyone.
Everyone?
I think everyone's planning on it.
Not Chaz.
Well, he would if he was here.
Yeah, so everyone who's in town, I believe, plans to come over, will eat nachos or some nacho adjacent food and watch the first Dune film. And that'll be us. Yay.
So, we missed the sunrise on the train, but what is hopefully a good reason. We'll find out. But I gotta get running again because it is 33 degrees and now I am cold. Oh, that echoes. Wasn't expecting that. That was very uphill. Mile and 2/3. That was a good run. And a good thing to find at the end. The Mino waterfall.
We're having a, I guess we'll call this a dune party? This is a Dune party.
I've heard of Moon Party, but have you heard of Dune Party? Dune
I demanded everybody had to watch Dune 1 with me again because I'm the person who's been into Dune since I was like 13. When I found the book in the basement and I was like, what is this? And I was like, oh, this is fun.
See, the only people that have seen Dune is you, Alex, and Dan, right? So
None of you seen Dune?
Jeff, Josh, Mel, and I have not seen Dune.
I'm familiar with the books.
Sure.
I've read some of the books.
So we're gonna watch Dune tonight.
I thoroughly enjoyed it, but I feel like if I'm gonna watch the second one, I gotta watch the first one again.
Yeah, that's what's happening tomorrow. We're gonna watch Dune 2. So Dune 1 tonight, Dune 2 tomorrow. Well, sorry. Sorry to spoil.
That's on me to the people.
Oh, well, we're gonna watch the next one.
Someone fired the script writers for letting the screenplay out
no.
ahead of time.
Awful.
I can't believe it.
Thomas.
But we're just doing some tacos.
Happy Mario Day.
Oh, it's also Mario Day. Oh, yeah, this shirt. Look at this shirt.
Happy Mario Day. Mario is Luigi's friend. You can tell they're friends because they're holding hands and there's a heart between them.
You said to one of them, you want ice cream cone?
Both of them say yes.
I have no idea
don't
what
know
that
what
was. What was that? What?
You know that?
What is that?
You
know
so
that.
know. You
Super
played the song.
Mario twins.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry.
All the times you have, somebody's probably made a supercut of all the times you've referenced stepping on the crouch of your American president by Group X.
I don't think I make that many Group X references, but I know that I've made at least one. Yeah, that's true.
Aww.
He's so bad at modeling. Mata, mata. ペン食べますか？ペン食べるの？ペン食べる？はい。Yeah. Take me to the football. はい。And then he stand up. Macho, macho. メタメタメタメタメタメタメタメタメタこれ、うん、また行くよまた行くよ待って待って待って待ってまたまたまたまた
Brandon is here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Was I not here in the last
You weren't
clip?
here in the last clip.
Okay. Before I got here, I had seen everyone who is here today right now before this event occurred. No, including Steven, because Steven asked me how days work at the beginning of the day.
Typical.
Yeah, I'm not going to get into that. But yes, Brandon is here. We all just watched Dune Part 1.
Today is Sunday.
Thank you.
This was my
For most of us,
request.
it's Sunday.
Timothy Chalamet.
You know, every friend group has a secret, sneaky little Dune freak. And it's me.
We're always referring to Haley as
sneaky little Dune freak.
as the Dune freak.
I'm the one who, when I was like 13, 14, my parents down in the basement used to have a room that was like the library. And one day I walked in there and I was like, what's this book called Dune? And then I grabbed it and I was like, I like big book. And then I read it.
It's fine. It's fine, but it's always so alarming.
Brandon looked at me exasperated and was like, "Ugh, we're back.
We're backlit.
It's not gonna work," he said.
We don't turn on big lights.
There's no other lights.
It's fine.
No lights.
Right there.
Yeah, but then we would still be backlit.
No,
It's
we'd be
fine.
top lit.
Top lit.
Anyway,
Dune was good.
Anyway, yeah.
was a good film.
Anyway, it was very magical for me because I found Dune after I read Lord of the Rings, and I was like, I need something else that's way too old for me. And then I found Dune,
Yeah.
thanks to my dad. But my parents actually both read it, so we're the little Dune freak family.
so you had seen this film, and Alex has seen the film.
I made him watch it when it came out, yeah.
And Dan has seen the film, but Jeff, you've read the book. Was it recent enough, or your memory works well enough that you recall the events?
Yes. The source material was familiar.
Okay. Cool.
I re-listened to all the books on tape after I watched the first Dune movie. So, well, okay, the first three. The problem with Dune, I'm just gonna spoilers. It's not a movie spoiler, but the one problem with Dune is every book gets progressively worse.
Oh.
So is Dune part 1 and then part 2 one book?
Yeah,
Or-
so this is
Okay.
half of the first book. So I was absolutely thrilled when I realized that they were going to end it after that they weren't going to try to do the whole thing. Because in my opinion, novels should never be done in one movie. Just in my humble opinion. And
it gives them more room to work
the
with.
thing is that novel's real big, movie
Yeah.
real small, and
Yeah.
like so of course they made some changes. There are some important things, at least I feel like that was important that was left out. But the thing is that movies are an entirely different format, and like if y'all are like, man, I like this Dune lore that Haley dropped in the middle of the movie because all of us were confused. Then you might be like, ooh, I want to hear the extended version of the lore with all the little political... they did have to cut out all the political subplots if you're like, I love the political subplots. The book is good.
Yeah, if you like the movie, you'll like the manga. So just like Lord of the Rings.
You know though I do think about this movie now and Animal Crossing because I was listening to the books on tape while playing Animal Crossing. So now I'm realizing I have some very confusing crossover in my brain where I'm thinking of the whole expansion thing with the happy home designer.
Okay, so you see Isabelle and you think about intergalactic politics.
Yeah.
That's your poison.
Yeah.
That's your cross to bear.
You see Zendaya and she's like, and you're like,
So yeah, I don't know anything. Mal's laughing hysterically. I don't know anything about the book, but the movie is good. I enjoyed the movie, and it really it's half a movie. Mm-hmm. It's definitely half of one long movie.
Yeah. The thing my mom and I talked about is that it's real slow, but I feel like in an extremely good way because.
The world is so big, you can't be like rushed into it.
The world is a character. Like that's the thing. Is like nature is a character that they interact with. It's a person that you need to know. And the fact, because I remember, watching it, I just was like, because just like watching, just like having them just like linger forever, and like the thing is you don't even know, like all the things with the little mouse. It was not just because the mouse is cute. So I hope you remember.
The mouse was cute.
I hope you remember every aspect of the mouse because the mouse is going to be real important.
I remember the cute mouse. I won't remember that mouse forever.
That mouse was so wet.
Well, good. The mouse is going to
The
come
mouse
back.
was wet, and that's important.
He's right. The mouse was very wet.
very wet.
It's gonna come back in a big way. So think about the mouse.
Nothing better happened to that cute mouse.
No, think about the mouse.
Ears, and then it was like eating its sweat ears.
Eating its sweat?
Yeah, it was sweating.
It was sweating its ears.
Well, no, I don't think it's eating. I mean,
it's drinking.
Drinking.
Consuming. But
It was a great film. It was very engaging. It did very well at building worlds and laying out like a plausible political reality that these characters have to face.
It's so much
very
deeper in the books. But have we talked about yet how the greatest sci-fi name of all time is Duncan, Idaho. Have we discussed this?
I thought I was hallucinating when they said his name.
No, it is Duncan.
I was like, is his name Idaho?
and that to me, I cannot think of a better sci-fi name. It's just, and the thing is, like, people are like, oh, it's sci-fi, but like Paul. But like, how long have we been naming children John?
Anyway, happy Mario Day.
Paul have a
Remember when Mario was in the desert and the sun was angry? Yeah. That's Dune. That's basically Dune. So tomorrow we are going to go watch Dune 2. Well, it's not Dune 2. It's Dune.
It is Dune 2.
Dune Part 2.
Dune Part 2.
I will.
Are you serious?
Where are we doing that?
Tickets.
Where?
Do you remember? Or are you trying to get me to
Are
say...
we going to a place to
Oh,
watch
yes.
No, we're not. Actually, we are all going to drop LSD and just do it in our mind, just like the movie. We're gonna drop spice together.
We're gonna drop spice and then go to the Sahara Desert.
And then we're gonna no, we don't even need to. That's the best part about it. You just stare
That's the
at
best
the
part
wall.
about dropping spice.
You just stare at the wall and then you're there.
Man, I gave you an out with Mario Day.
I really tried to let you.
I just want to
talk about Alamo.
Yeah, and instead you lingered on it for 25
I was worried you legitimately forgot, and I was like, oh, poor Brandon, you forgot.
Because before you shot this, like 5 minutes before, I was like, man, I forgot that we were going to Alamo. That's a great pleasure. I can't wait to go.
I missed that.
Yeah, you sure did.
It's fine.
What if we all talk about the Bene Gesserit?
So I'm going to end the vlog. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk about Dune Part 2 tomorrow, where I get to find out what happens, because I don't know what happens.
I will say Stellan Skarsgård, the guy, the floaty, it's upsetting.
The Baron? Baron Harkonnen?
It is meant to be upsetting.
He is so creepy in the books. Okay, so if you want to know what kind of a 13-year-old I was, in the books, he taps his fingers in a very specific, creepy way with a very specific pattern, and I memorized it as a kid, and I don't remember it anymore. That's Morse code? He has a nervous tick. That's all of his fingers are nervous.
Let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?